set. Right?
We are wrapping up wedding week, and if you're planning on throwing a Jack and Jill or bridal shower, you're going to need some delicious appetizers, and these are delicious, Kathleen. She is from Great Grapes Catering, and you are going to show us some great appetizer ideas, but for any celebration, really.
Absolutely. I mean, these are some wedding appetizers as well. I've got a lot of great ideas. I mean, there's a lot of trending things going out there, but there are also some really good basics. So, you know, everybody likes a stuffed mushroom. I do. I know I do.
Love them. Yes,
And
when
so,
you see them walk around, I always am drawn towards the...
But some people are vegetarian, so you have to stuff them with different things. So you have to make sure that you check out what their palate is like, whoever they're, you know, as a caterer, you got to ask, and you have to ask all the allergy questions and all that. So mushrooms can be a little sticky. So I'm going to make some stuffed mushrooms that I like. Guess what's in them?
Dijon mustard.
Well, first of all, it's goat cheese, my favorite cheese of all time.
She always cooks with Dijon mustard.
I do, and I brought my Dijon mustard just for a little extra zing, just in case. And we have some spinach here as well. And I sautéed some leeks, and we're going to mix that all up, and then put it in the blender, and then put it in our mushrooms. That's just a nice traditional thyme. Put it in.
Oh, thyme. Never have enough time.
No, ain't that the truth, sister? Oh, and spinach, and then we're gonna. I'd already sautéed some sausage, some nice Italian sausage. So that's already ready to go. I'm gonna let that sit, and it's already sautéed and ready to go.
Do you use hot sausage or sweet sausage?
Sometimes I mix it, and that's when I ask my brides and my grooms, what do they like? Sometimes I use chorizo. You know, it really depends on the mushroom love. Yeah.
Right. So, okay, recap what's in this pan here.
Okay, I sautéed some shallots. I sautéed some, about a half a pound of Italian sausage, and then I deglazed the pan with a beer, with my favorite, an IPA.
How do you deglaze the pan?
Well,
is that just...
we can help you do that right now.
Good, yeah.
So basically, it starts getting, you want to get all the brown bits from the bottom, because that's where all the flavor is.
But it's important that you use the right tool for this, right?
Absolutely. Sometimes you use wine. Some people who don't, you want any kind of that kind of flavor, use a chicken broth or a beef broth, some sort of broth. Even a little bit of tomato juice has been used. It's crazy. It really depends on you. Okay. But I like to use what I think pairs nicely with a stuffed mushroom, which is an IPA. So that's what I poured in. And look at that. It just took it to a whole new cooking level. It balanced out all the heat, and now everything is cooking at the same rate. And smells good.
Good. All right, so that's the shallots, the sausage, some spinach.
Yep, some fresh thyme, and we're going to end it with a little bit of, actually, you know, today we're going to put our, we have so many cheese choices. I wonder why. But today we're going to use my favorite spatula and some goat cheese, and we're going to mix that all together. We're going to turn the heat off. We're going to mix that all together, and we are going to have a beautiful, creamy, lovely, lovely stuffing for our mushrooms.
Oh, I would never think to put a cheese in it. I always have it as more like a breadcrumb.
I don't use breadcrumbs. I actually use the stems from the mushrooms when I clean them, and that gives them that nice flavor, that depth of that woody flavor, as well as, you know, I could probably throw in some Dijon mustard if you want.
You could. I'm actually surprised you're not.
I will. But, maybe at the break.
But it also is less carbs, too, if you don't put in the breadcrumbs.
Absolutely. I'm not a big breadcrumb person. I prefer to use my calories with my cheeses. So
yes, I'm with you on that. All right, now you're mixing all that together, which smells fantastic, looks beautiful. My question for you, you already have the mushroom caps already scooped out.
Yep.
That can be a tedious process. You have to be very patient, because I find that you can really break the caps easily.
You
Do you have
can.
any tips?
Yes. Make sure that you have a moist paper towel, and you never wash mushrooms because they're little sponges, you know that. But you do wipe them off with a little bit of water. So when you take it out, make sure it's supported nicely, and then just really give it a good wiggle. Take it out and save your stems and use them in the stuffing.
To really beef it up.
Flavor.
Great. All right. What's the second? We're going to let that just kind of melt together.
Yes, ma'am. Well, I already. My favorite thing is, you know, I love prosciutto, and I like breakfast food, but I like it to be savory. So I thought, how do I make a wonderful hors d'oeuvre out of breakfast things that I like? So say for a baby shower or for a bridal shower or any kind of early in the day lunch kind of appetizer. So I put some prosciutto in a muffin pan, and I pre-cooked it in a 425 oven for no more than 5 minutes. And I'm kind of doubling down with the pork here just because I really like that. But what we're going to do is we're going to make a little mini ham and cheese and leek quiche that will go inside a prosciutto cup. And we'll bake them. They're simple, they're easy, and they are delicious.
Oh, my goodness. So you already have the little crispy prosciutto cups.
I do, and I already have the ham in there. I'm going to crack some eggs.
Oh, and put them in here?
Yes,
all
ma'am.
4?
Yes, please.
All right, I can do that for you.
You go, girl.
Yes,
yeah.
I will.
And then we'll put the beer aside because we don't need that now.
Okay, that's for later. Now, while I'm cracking eggs, I want to ask you, Kathleen. Yesterday in the show, we asked our viewers if they read nutrition labels when they go grocery shopping. Do you?
Absolutely. Actually, not so much I'm pretty familiar with most nutrition. So for me, it's all about the ingredients. I want to know what the first ingredient is. If it's high fructose sugar and you're looking at a barbecue sauce for in the pinch, no way. I always look for organic, and I often look for just make sure that it's locally grown, no matter what the label is, so that we support our local growers and local businesses.
I'm with you on that. That's great, Kathleen. So good to know, and that's coming from Kathleen. We got some answers from our viewers. Adam likes to get in and get out of the grocery store, so he doesn't have time to check those labels. I understand that. But Beth checks the labels, and she even taught her kids how to read them, especially the serving size. Oh. Very good, and I like the idea of checking ingredients. I think that's great. And we will check back in with you in just a bit and finish up these appetizers.
We're going to do Leek soup shooters, too.
You're speaking my language. Delaney from mygreatgrapes.com to finish up our easy appetizers. And my stomach is not starting rumbling, Kathleen. Now, we made those stuffed mushrooms earlier.
Yes,
do you want me to put those in the oven for you? Or are they done?
Would you mind? That'd be great, because I just put a little Parmesan on top to give it a little more cheese, because golly, you know, can't have enough chease. But now we're going to work on our prosciutto cups, which is really not a big deal. It's a ham and cheese quiche, basically, with any cheeses that you like. Often it's done with Gruyere. Often it's done, so I put some Gruyere in there. I even like blue cheese. Yeah. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to dollop a little blue in the cup. And now, if you're a vegetarian and you do not like ham and all that, that's okay. This is how you can do it. Do your cups every other, so that you utilize it properly. But what we'll do is we'll have enough eggs that we can put it in all the opposite, so that only the things with ham, maybe they'll be next to them, but they'll have a vegetarian option right next to it as an appetizer as well.
So something for everybody, or maybe, you know, you just want to try a little bit of both.
And it changes up the flavors, you know. It's maybe people have salt issues, you know, but because you know how prosciutto and sometimes ham can get a little salty. Do not salt your eggs.
It. Do not
you don't need to salt your eggs on this one. So that we put a nice dollop in there. So what we're going to do is I'm going to ask you to just stir this up nicely.
Yes, I'll do anything I can
do. And I'm
going
to put in my, I'm making over here, I don't know if I told you that, I kind of a little surprise. I'm doing a potato leek soup shooter.
Surprise!
Well, I just like being here with you. I want to feed you, my darling. So.
Kathleen, a potato leek soup shooter?
Yes, see these shooters right here? I'm going to take potato leek soup that I've been cooking the potatoes in chicken broth and in leeks, and I'm going to put them into the blender. I'm going to blend them all together, and then I'm going to add a touch of heavy cream. You don't have to do that. I just like it. So, but it's really good. If you wanted to go non-dairy, you could do that as well. And then we'll pour them in here, and we will shoot them like an appetizer. Really soon. I'm going to ask you, do you want me to do that now?
When are we going to be able to try it?
Oh, I know.
So you can have it hot or cold?
You can, absolutely. Wow, so I'm just going to get a nice little...
great idea.
Isn't it? And the thing about, the beautiful thing about, you know, you've heard about Vichy.
Do you want me to do that for you?
Yeah, you do that, and I'll buzz that up.
Now, am I putting
it on... You can do it all in every cup.
Every one.
Every single one.
You got it.
So over here I have a blender going, correct? And I also have cooked... Correct. See, I'm very correct today. And I put, and I have... Now, you don't even have to peel your beautiful baby new potatoes. This is so easy.
That's music to my ears.
I'm not a big potato peeler myself.
Peeling.
But what I'm going to do is I'm going to pour in the chicken broth that I cooked the leeks in, and it's just so easy, very flavorful, and it's a one-pot kind of thing.
That's awesome. And so, but what you do definitely want to have are some shooters, right, to put it in.
Yes, or some sort of a little ramekin. I just like it because it's an alternative to having a shooter, if you know what I mean, at your party. It's not all about that. Sometimes you just want a different vehicle.
And good old-fashioned, you know, food and fun.
Absolutely, and it's pretty on your table, and oh, it's going to be great. Here we go, buzzaroo. Yeah. So that's all you have to do. I'm going to add a little more chicken broth so that it makes it a little bit more soup-like.
Now, Kathleen, are these shooters really trendy?
Soup shooters have been for a while now. They're last year, this year.
I gotta get hip and with it.
I just think they're fun. Now, you know what you could also do with the shot glasses, the shooter glasses? I do a great appetizer with a chilled poached shrimp and salsa and guacamole layered in a cute glass like that, and hang the shrimp on the side.
You're gonna have to come back and show me how to do that.
It is so delicious.
All right.
All right, here we go.
I don't know if I'm going to have enough egg, but I'm doing my best.
Okay, well, we can always beat some more eggs and throw some more cheese in.
That sounds
We're good.
great. The more the merrier, right?
Absolutely. Here we go.
Okay, so we've got appetizer 1, or the sausages. Are those ready to come out of the oven?
Yep, they'll be just moments now.
Okay, you just let me know when. I'll
you're
grab
you're
those
doing
for you.
such a good job. I think you're hired.
Oh, good.
You are. I say. Don't you think we should hire? She's great at this, isn't she?
I never thought I would ever.
Well, you know, we have to
get a
be
job cooking.
multifaceted as moms, you know?
Well, Kathleen, speaking of multifaceted, not only are you an amazing chef, a choreographer, you're also a director. You're directing a play. Tell us about that.
Oh, tonight, at Palmer High School, I'm so proud of my kids. We are doing You Can't Take It With You, a play, and it's an educational program that I'm developing, a drama program in a wonderful high school. I've had such great support from all of them, but my true love is musical theater. But You Can't Take It With You is such a cast of loony characters, and the kids are fantastic. So tonight at 7.
Characters. Now, is Mark Giza in that cast? Or?
No, but Mark Giza is one of my dearest, most favorite people in the whole wide world.
Mark Giza is here. Surprise.
He's
Love
here.
you.
I love
my
you too.
choreographer.
Oh, look at this.
Isn't this great? This
one
is so
day.
great. No, she is my choreographer of Sweet Charity, and she's fabulous. We work together very, very, very well. And she's also a great cook, and she does a lot of things.
That's what this show's all about,
It
too.
is all about this, and Mark Giza popping in.
Yes, I love that.
I'll let you guys go back. Bye. I'll see you later.
see you at
Actually, I'll see you
rehearsal.
at the show. Have fun, guys.
Bye, Mark. We'll save some food for you. All right.
So here we go.
That's tonight at Palmer
That's
High
tonight,
School.
Palmer High, 7 o'clock.
All right. We got 1 minute left, Kathleen. Do you want me to get
Oh
those
yeah,
mushrooms?
baby. Here, no, take the mushrooms out. Here, I'll follow you. You take the mushrooms out.
Okay, I'm
and
gonna
we'll
use-
put the prosciutto quiche cups
Can I use
in.
this?
Here, use that.
Okay. All right.
And we'll switcheroo. Woo, baby.
Switcheroo.
All right, wait.
Okay, here we go. I'm going to go this way. Look at these
We're
mushrooms.
gonna go in this way.
These beautiful.
Yep. And they don't
Put
take
those in there. All right.
Now our
How's
soup
that?
shooters are ready. You want to shoot one with
Of
me?
course I do.
Here we go.
All right.
All right, now if you
Here
had
they
a little
are.
cute little spoon, you could eat it like a lovely little
More
girl.
dainty, but-
instead, we're gonna say cheers.
Cheers.
And
Man, that's good.
Oh,
That
yeah.
is so good. Happy wedding week.
oh yeah.
Wow. And